Oh, there we go.
All right, guys. Welcome to another UNM Esports game. We're watching Rocket League.
We are. Today's matchup is UNM versus NMSU. We do have a saying here, but I can't say that on stream.
We all know it.
Yes, we do. Alrighty. So starting lineup today is going to be Kai, Achilles, and Brandon. And then for NMSU, I believe it is Fraud, Classy, and I don't remember the last one. It says Daily Scrub, but I believe his name was Bronco? I believe it was Bronco.
Potentially.
We do have a score prediction. I was told to specifically mention that the score prediction was from Brandon and nobody else. So Brandon's score prediction for the best of 5 will be 3 games to UNM, and the scores being 7-1 for all 3. So we're looking at a Brazil scoreline. I don't know if you know what the Brazil is. It's a reference to a World Cup game between Brazil and Germany. 7-1 was the score, and it's referenced every time it's a 7-1 in Rocket League.
You know, fair enough. Well, if it's 7-1 for 3 games in a row, we're in for a treat.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll expect this to be a good game regardless. I mean, I was talking to Matthew before this game, and he said NMSU has been playing with this team for about 4 years now, so their chemistry is really good. However, they also played with this lineup, UNM did, like 2 days ago. They said their chemistry was also amazing, so I'm excited to see a really good game here today.
So we have 4 years of experience versus 2 days. You know, that's actually a very even experience here.
Yes, but I have played with all 3 of these guys, and I've also played with, I believe, Bronco and Fraud on the other team. I can say Kai, for one, he is a new player, but he is already the top MMR player in all of UNM, beating Matthew and Brandon. And of course, you know, Matthew and Brandon are returning players, so they already have a little bit of chemistry, but Kai is an amazing all-around player. He plays very calmly as well, which is always great to see, especially in those high-stress situations, especially in these, you know, competition games, especially against our rivals.
Especially with the stakes being so high against another team.
Yeah, so this is a league match. I believe it's CCS Season 7 Week 1. But yeah, I think they already played a game. I'm not sure if that was an official match.
It might have been exhibition, but it still was 1 game.
Yes, it was an official game. And they did win that one, so already off to a great start. We're looking to shut out NMSU today.
Alright.
So far, UNM's already up 1-0. We've kind of been just talking over the whole gameplay.
We haven't. We didn't even mention that they got a score.
Yeah, we just completely ignored that. We're just like, oh, it's just another regular day for us.
Yeah, it's 1 of 21, so like, let's be real. We got plenty of time to mention some of the other 20 scores that will happen today. Like, not that one.
Matthew getting a good save. Brandon clearing it out to the left. I know Fraud's probably going to be watching this back. He loves to watch our VOD because he's a big fan.
If only I understood what was actually happening here.
Yeah, well, I mean, all you really got to know is car hit ball.
Car hit ball, hopefully ball going goal.
Yep.
You know, and that's what you need to know for Rocket League. I mean, anything else is kind of just phooey.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new names for all these mechanics now, and it's just a bunch of filler, pretty much.
True.
Classy getting a fake on Kai there. Brandon centering, no one's there. Classy's going to take it up. Kai's going to re-jump him there. Fraud faking. Brandon trying to take it in.
And another goal!
In. Very rare you see that from Brandon.
Alright, only 19 more to go for Brandon's prediction become true.
Yep. We're already about a quarter of the way there. With 1:15 to go.
And goal number 3 for UNM.
Beautiful.
Turns out 2 days experience trumps 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
Who would have known?
No, like I was saying, Kai is an amazing player. He'll finish those any day, and Matthew obviously getting that goal there.
All right, the one goal that's allowed for this game for NMSU.
Yep. It's okay. UNM's got a minute to score 4 more.
Ooh,
And a 3-1.
With a fairly good start to begin with. 1 minute remaining warning. Love to see it.
Brendan went into 50 there. Achilles unfortunately misses. Maybe it was all a setup for Kai to hit that. He hits the crossbar, unfortunately.
That's what that's called. I forgot. Words are hard.
Yeah, they recently added, well, not too recent, but they added a little sound effect to when it does hit the crossbar. There's a little ding to it. So we can actually hear when that happens. See how close they were to actually getting it in. Classy centering it for Fraud.
It was blocked.
See, Matthew's going to try to 50 here. Kai going up early. Fraud gets the 50. Brendan's there.
And another
there's the
score.
18 seconds to score 3 more.
You know, they're on pace.
Yeah. Maybe Brandon was onto something here.
Potentially. If it keeps going this way, it's going to be a great evening.
Kai beating his opponent. He beats 2. No one's there to pick up the 3rd.
All right. Couple seconds. You got to get this last goal.
Matthew gets the 50. It's popped up. Fraud can't touch it. Kai
and
gets
that's
the
it.
5th.
5 and 1
second
with
to go.
1 second remaining.
I don't know if we could get 7-1, but 6-1 is still possible. They would just have to, you know, just slam it into their goal off the kickoff.
All right, let's see it happen.
Let's see if we could get a pinch here. No pinch.
Oh, no
Goes
pinch,
right
but we
into
still
the
won.
floor. 5-1 is the first match. Alrighty.
Oh, and cool.
Alrighty. So I am Luis. I'll be commentating on the Rocket League match. I have Chris here with me.
Hello, my name is Chris. I am the person who knows absolutely nothing about Rocket League. I walked into the building and somehow ended up here. So we'd love to see it. Now, so far this match, 5 and 1.
Yeah.
Beautiful match to go for. I mean, the one allowed goal was allowed, but that was about it.
Yeah, Matthew, he picked up the top score there, but he only had scored the 1 goal. He had 2 assists, 3 saves, a whole, I don't know if that's 6 or 8 shots. I'm trying to see from afar. And then Kai and Brandon both with 2 goals each. So
oh, yeah, you can just look over there.
Yeah. And then I think the only goal was scored by Daly, Fraud at the bottom of the leaderboard, and I know he's going to be watching this back, probably really angry at me. But actually, I actually have a little bit of respect for Fraud. He was part of our tournament that we had in the summer, the 1v1s tournament, and he made it all the way, I think, to the the finals of the winners tournament, I believe.
I mean, nonetheless, I have a lot of respect for all the esports players because, let's be real, they do something I cannot.
Phenomenal players. As we get into game 2, Orange is going to take the control early here. Fraud blocking Matthew. Brandon's up early. Tries to get a touch in the middle for Kai.
Daly seems to block. Achilles going for it.
Achilles with 0 boost, picking up pads. We got Fraud taking it up. Daly just barely missing. A little bit of packet loss for Classy, I think.
Ooh, rip. That's not good. And for the
almost scores the first goal. Goal's open here. Maybe Brandon could get there. He does.
He does.
And no one could collect that goal. Not yet, at least.
All right.
Matthew beating that 50 wonderfully. Classy popping it back into the middle. Fraud trying to slam it in. Brandon's there, though.
Looking at Achilles going for Classy. And
Matthew trying to pass it up to Brandon there. See a
Kai's
little
there
bit of
to
that
catch it, though.
experienced chemistry.
Oh, explosion.
Brandon with the demo. Kai flicking it past Fraud. And getting it into the middle. Gets demoed.
Oh.
And unfortunately, Brandon misses that chance.
And Kai's back to block it.
That demo worked in his favor a little bit. Daly could not score that there. And I think he recognized that. Matthew picking up the full boost. Brandon trying to challenge. He bumps him off the ball. Kai tries to pop it towards the corner.
Achilles
Matthew
there to
getting
keep
Classy.
it across the edge.
Beautiful. Got Fraud in the goal here. Trying to pop it down.
Ooh, blocking it.
Kai off the backboard.
Oh,
Classy gets the clear. We'll see Matthew coming up off the roof, passing it down to Brandon. Classy missing once again.
Is there any accuracy stats on this game? Might be interesting.
There is not. I guess your best accuracy stat would be shots compared to goals, but then you also have saves, and sometimes the shots on target aren't actually shots on target, which is a little weird.
Interesting.
Faster trying to pop it down. Oh, and an own
NMSU
goal,
getting the first
unfortunately.
goal.
I'd like to see who own gold here. Whoever that pink car is.
Alright,
I don't know if that's Kai or Matthew. It looks like Kai. Kai with the pink Fennec. How unfortunate.
Still looks like it's possible for Brandon's predictions to come true.
Oh, 100%. There's still 2.5 minutes. A lot can happen. Matthew trying to go up early. He's beaten out. Classy winning the 50 there. He's going to try to pass it down to Fraud.
Misses Fraud, but still scores in NMSU.
Yeah, Fraud just clearing the way for the ball there as it was, on target. The others were not able to get back in time.
Yes. Skip the goal. All right, going in, and
trying
UNM
to take
has
control here. He loses the 50 to Fraud. Matthew popping it right side. Guy's there. He's trying to put some pressure on. He does a little bit. Brandon gets a touch there.
Keeps it over on their side, and shot on goal blocked by Fraud.
Good demo there by Kai. Matthew gets his shots off, but is blocked by Classy.
Kai goes for it and barely misses. With for
good bump by Matthew, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to get out of the way of the ball. Classy popping it down to the middle towards Daly. Kai reads it beautifully off the backboard, and he pops it down. Good clearance as well. Very good play there by Kai. Classy's missing quite a bit today. I'm not sure if that's intentional or he definitely faked there, but
potentially trying to keep the guard off of him.
Yeah, when you miss a lot, I mean, it's pretty unpredictable to play against. In this sense, you could use that to your advantage. Classy missing again. I'm pretty sure that was not intentional.
We can't see into the minds of the players. We can
only
see what they play.
These are high-level players, you're right.
They might be thinking something way higher than what we can do.
Kai with the good control there. Comes down to Fraud, but he's not able to do much with it.
Achilles trying to get into the goal. Backboard.
Brandon's just barely missing because of Classy's touch. Kai gets the demo off and misses the ball. Brandon's there for the 50. See if we can maybe pull off a comeback in the last 30 seconds. Daly has control of it.
And Daly
he fakes the flick and just drives it in.
Daly. Yeah.
3-0. I mean, it's still winnable.
Yeah. With 28 seconds on the board, maybe we can get 3 and then. It is a best of 5?
Yeah, best of 5. So whoever gets to 3 wins first.
So even if they let 1 win go, we still can pull it back.
Matthew running out of booster. Oh, and
Fraud into a
fourth
goal.
goal sneaks in.
Ten seconds left on the board. This might be just a win for NMSU for this round.
Alrighty, as the second game comes to an end, it looks like NMSU is going to take home the W unless we get somehow 4 goals. I don't know if we can
4 goals in 0
do
seconds.
that and it not be cheating. Alrighty. So unfortunately on the stream it does show as 2-1, but it is currently tied 1-1. So we're going to be moving into game 3 here pretty soon. NMSU taking game 2 4-0. We got 1 goal by Fraud, 2 by Classy, and then 1 by Daly.
Yes, and the what is it? The 4-0 might just be because of the chemistry that we see with the.
Yeah, the 4 years translate into 1 goal each.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 days, there's 24 hours in a day. Still can pull off a 24, yeah?
Yeah, 24 goals in one game for one team. That'd be something for sure. I don't know if we have like a mercy rule in Rocket League or not. We could check the rule book. Let's see here. I don't see anything about a mercy rule. I don't know.
I don't know. That might be further back in it. So yeah, no, right here. That's the mercy rule right here.
Oh, okay.
But that only kicks off after 25 goals.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So 24 goals is good enough.
Yeah. So we can get 24 while they only get 1, and we'd still be not at the mercy rule.
Play a full match of 24 goals.
Yes.
Alrighty. As we move into game 3, like I said, tied 1-1, first to 3 because it is a best of 5. Kicking off here
in 3, 2, 1. And with that, looks like UNM has early control.
Matthew beating Daly, but gets beaten on the backboard by Classy. A good pass by Kai, but it is not finished by Brandon. I'm sure he's tilted over that one. He's probably screaming at his monitor. Kai missing as well. Brandon's there to get a touch at least. Kai pops it into the middle, but Matthew's not there. Everyone's on a kind of low boost, but these guys are all high level, so they can get pretty good speed out of pretty much nothing.
They also almost immediately got it back, so you know.
Matthew popping it down for Kai. Good awareness of the field. Kai getting a little touch into the
first goal.
1-0 by Kai. Beautifully worked there between the pass by Matthew and the control by Kai.
2 days showing to prevail.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a bit more than just 2 days. I mean, we've been playing a lot of 6-mans between all of the players at UNM, so we've been able to play a lot with Kai, with Matthew, with Brandon.
Get the sense to know what
yeah,
they are, what
just
they're for.
how everyone plays, even if it is casually.
All right,
Kai collecting in front of the goal. He's taking it off the wall. Beaten by Daly, but Brandon's there to collect. Takes a little shot.
Rod.
Matthew's going to control it here. Classy reads the pop. It's just off target, luckily, because both of the players missed.
And for Achilles to get it back.
Matthew's going to fake the flick,
for
but is
Kai
not
to get
beat
it
by the second.
Almost a goal.
What a save by Daly there.
For Kai to get the ball back and potentially getting another shot.
Kai getting a beautiful bump, but Matthew missing the ball. Kai's going to have to do something here with a 0 boost. Classy does not fall for any of his tricks.
Brandon there and gets destroyed.
Brandon is demoed. And Kai is kind of beaten on that 50. Oh, what a good save by Brandon there. And it's cleared beautifully as well over to the blue side.
Kai already over there with Achilles over, ready to get a shot on goal.
Matthew popping it down.
Oh.
Fortunately, it's cleared out. Brandon's going to collect here.
Classy
Fortunately, he's beaten to the boost, so he's going to have to collect the blues boost. Kai just barely missing it because it's off the wall. Daly off the sidebar, but still scores the double.
I almost said something about Daly missing goals, but that was Classy.
Yeah. But Classy's just missing the ball in general, I mean. But he did have 2 goals last game, so I can't, hate on him too much.
Yeah, about as much as what everybody else has been doing.
Hating on State.
UNM versus State, it's got to be a rivalry. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. And then be sure to look out for Rivalry Week as well when that comes around.
All right.
So we got Kai popping up here with full boost. He gets demoed by Fraud. But Matthew's just going to try to pop it that way, get some pressure on their team.
With Brandon there to try and get it. Backboard.
Did not hit the double tap. Matthew here under some pressure. Looking for the demo on Fraud, but misses. It's popped over for Daly. Kind of boost starving Fraud a little bit.
I feel like a demo in soccer should be a red card, but I guess it's allowed in this version.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's also a strat. I mean, you can get people out of positions. You can take them out of the game for about, I don't know, a second or 2 until they respawn. And even when they do respawn, they have the set spawn points pretty much. So kind of know where they're going to be at. It's either one or the other side.
Yeah, and a 3v2 is a lot easier than a 3v3.
Classy getting a nice double there. Unfortunately, he's not on target. Or fortunately, I guess, for the UNM stream. Matthew getting a shot on target. Classy and Fraud both ready for it. Kai's going to collect here, pop it up.
And for a goal.
And it's a target.
2-1 so far.
Beautiful. Kai is a phenomenal player.
I can see it. If I were here, I'd be fumbling around the court, probably getting stuck on the wall.
Oh yeah, no, I cannot keep up with these guys at all, especially when they're, you know, have their game faces on. They're really fast. You don't really know what to do. They're constantly moving the ball away from you. It's a mess for a low-ranked player like me.
Insane control of the ball. It's
Yes.
something that must take a long time to get down.
Oh yeah, they put a lot of time into practicing.
Oh, with the demo for
Training.
Daly to get it. Goal, nice.
Classy getting the demo on Kai there. Good play for them. Daly with the shot on target. Unfortunately, Matthew's a little behind the ball, so he can't make it there in time. Unless he's just like, can see the future, I don't
All right,
know.
2-2 with 1 minute remaining. Kai there to
Ball's
try and
there
collect
for
the ball.
He's gonna bring it to the middle. Thought he gets a touch and I believe a bump as well. I'm not sure. Brandon with the ghost touch there.
Classic going for the ball, and Kai there to block.
Yeah, these players do really well to recognize when they have time to collect or pop, or if they need to, you know, hurry something up a little bit. Brandon's gonna finally get a little bit of control on the ball here.
Classy looking like they're trying to get control.
He beats
Daly
one
getting
player,
it.
but not the second.
Kai gets it.
Kai pops it forward to
Fraud
Brandon,
blocks.
but he's a little bit out of position. Kai gets a shot on target. Classy's there to collect.
Brandon's missing.
Unfortunately. Classy with the beautiful flick. But Daly just misses off that pass.
With only 7 seconds remaining, might go to overtime.
I go to overtime here in game 3.
And
Unless they can score.
oh, just barely off.
Classy will bring it down.
All right, going into overtime for game 3.
2-2 here. Brandon pops it up. He beats Daly. He might get a shot on target. And he does!
Goal! The second game for UNM.
3-2. UNM takes game 3. It is now 2-1.
And that's the type of big
Brandon
plays.
popping it up.
That was the type of big plays I was talking about in the interview I
Yeah.
had with our newspaper before the game started.
I think it was Fraud there that tried to block that shot. I'm not quite sure. I couldn't really see there. But unfortunately, it's not enough to keep Brandon out of net.
Going on to game 4, it is match point, with 1 game going for NMSU and 2 games for UNM. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm still excited, honestly. I mean, we're moving into game 4 here. We got a nice 1-game lead. Unfortunately, it's not what Brandon predicted as the 3-0 sweep. Brazil's all over the board, but we are getting the job done at least.
Yes.
So we had 1 goal by Brandon, 2 by Kai, Matthew at the bottom of the leaderboard for his team, and Fraud once again at the bottom with only 132 points, I believe. No shots, 2 shots, no saves, no assists, no goals. And the 2 goals coming from NMSU by Daily Scrub.
Unfortunate. But this game has been keeping us on the edge of our proverbial seat. And
Alrighty.
looks like game 4 is going to start soon.
Yeah, we got about 15 seconds. Honestly, I'd like to know what you think about this match.
Look, I'm going to be real with you. As somebody who's
For
never
someone that
played
doesn't
Rocket
know.
League, I have maybe 4 minutes on Epic Games. So let's be real. I have no clue what's going on, but I'm just saying stuff. But it's been kind of fun to watch. So
Yeah. Do you have like a favorite player that you've picked out so far? Or?
Kai seems like the one I'd like to play.
Yeah,
but we're
Kai,
going in 3, 2,
Phenomenal
1.
player. Alrighty, as we get into game 4 here, Blue winning that kickoff. Kai needs to be very careful here.
Daily
He has
gets it.
full
Kai
boost,
gets it.
so shouldn't be a problem for him. Classy
almost
missing
getting it.
again.
I'm beginning to think that this is not an intentional strategy by Classy.
I'm not quite sure. It could be like a long game strategy or something.
Potentially, but when they're on match point, they can't afford to do so.
100%, I agree. Fraud gets a flick on Matthew there. Brandon collects. Matthew's going to go for that 50, and he wins it. Kai wins the 50 as well.
And Kai in control of the ball. Looks like they might.
Oh, and he gets
Brandon
a flick
going.
to Matthew. to Brandon.
Almost. And for a demo,
I think if he had gone for the far post there, he probably would have scored that.
potentially. Brandon going.
Shoots.
Almost getting it in, but
Gets
Daly
blocked.
saves
Matthew's
it.
up. He's dunked on, unfortunately.
All right, and
Popping it off the backboard. Just off that top left corner.
All right, with
Matthew
another
with good control
demo
here.
going.
Well, I think Brandon was trying to go for that pinch into Blue's net.
Unfortunately, didn't pan out the way they hoped it would.
Yeah, those pinches are really hard to coordinate. They gotta hit it at the same time, and then depending on like where they're hitting the ball, it'll shoot out in a certain direction. So
Shot on goal saved by Matthew, going into Kai having control with Rod saving it from another shot.
Rod getting a double tap, but not really doing much there. Matthew's there to pick it.
Classy got it, and then now we got going towards the other side. Matthew getting it.
Off the roof one more time.
Almost.
Trying to go for that ground pinch. Unfortunately, he could not get to the ground in time.
Brandon going for it with Kai picking it up, and backboard. Oh, no.
Matthew getting a nice little demo there.
Classy holding the ball with most people. There we go.
Missing the touch again. Daly's going to try to pop it here for his teammate. Kai just clears it out. Nice and safe.
Brandon going to try and get it. Daly trying to compete, but it doesn't work.
We're going to see Kai here take it up into the air. Losing boost. Matthew has to pick it up for him.
Daly going, and Brandon catches it. Matthew going, passing it right to Classy.
Matthew, I think he's just trying to carry the momentum here. He's not... I mean, we saw him try to go for that ground pinch earlier off the roof, but he hasn't really gone for any plays of his own.
And for Brandon to go. Onto the other side, and Fraud gets it back to Daly, who then passes it to Fraud.
Fraud beats out Kai. Matthew's there to collect from the goal. Matthew getting bumped a little bit.
Brandon going for it with Fraud there to stop it. Classy being destroyed by Matthew. And Kai there to get the ball.
Kai controlling it very well off the sidewall. Brandon getting a beautiful little pinch control there. I'm not sure exactly what that was.
You never know.
I'm sure they got names for all these things.
Yeah, but given we don't play at this level, we probably wouldn't know all the names, would we now?
No. I probably should, considering how long I've been playing, but I don't care to learn all these things that I can't even do.
And for Daly to get it.
Daly just a little bit off on that pass.
All right, Matthew passing it. Ooh, Fraud getting
A
Kai
demo,
saving.
but Kai's there. Kai once again clearing it down. Fraud is not able to put that on target. Instead
And
goes for the backboard so that Daly can slot it in. 1-0 here in Game 4. We might be going to Game 5. That'd be something.
Yeah, for the entire thing to be set by 1. All right, going into the next one with only 1 minute and 14 on the clock.
Minute 14,
see what happens.
plenty of time to get a couple of goals in. I think the biggest comeback I've ever had has been like a 4-1 with like 8 seconds left. Brought it into overtime and then ended up winning it. So it's possible.
Definitely so. Especially at the level that these guys have been playing at today.
Oh yeah. Daly popping it out. Matthew's getting control here.
Ooh.
Pop it over to Brandon, who's there a little bit late. Kai controlling it with a little bit of boost.
Fraud
He gets the
getting
50 as well.
Oh,
and Matthew puts it on
getting
target. Unfortunately, it's
Almost.
cleared by Daly Scrub.
Going with 40 seconds on the clock.
I can try to control with 0 boost. He's beaten out by Fraud. Brandon's going to take it out to the side. Kai pops it to the middle where there's no one really. Blocked there by Kai. 50s are not being won right now. UNM's under a little bit of pressure here with kind of low boost and getting beaten out quite a few times in a row.
Yeah, Classic getting it, but Matthew putting it on to goal.
Switching the tempo over here, bringing it over to blue side.
And with Kai
UNM has a score here to at least bring it to overtime.
Yeah.
Fraud missing the bump on Kai.
And almost.
Out. Unfortunately, it is 1-0 NMSU over UNM. 2-2.
Going into Game 5 with only 1 game remaining in the night tonight. It was looking very promising in Game 1 with a 4-1, and then in Game 2 it was a little rough with a 4-0.
Yeah. Game 3, I think, has probably been my favorite, honestly, even though that we won by so much in the Game 1. But I'm looking forward to Game 5. I'm hoping it's a little bit of like good gameplay from both teams.
Yeah. Round 4 seemed very even. It was
there was, I mean, you saw there towards the end, UNM was getting beat on a lot of 50s, which is obviously going to control the tempo of the game a little bit. And then blue is just putting the pressure on them, NMSU being blue. But yeah, I mean, hopefully UNM can bring back the tempo, the passing. They were, you know, hyping up all this chemistry, but I'm not seeing too much of it. Obviously, NMSU is going to be looking for that, and they're going to be stamping these out. But
going to Game 5, we're looking at match point for both sides. Could go either way.
Yep.
So we're hoping that it goes well.
Yeah, we're rooting for UNM here on the UNM esports stream.
I'd imagine so. It'd be really weird if we weren't, wouldn't it be?
A little bit, yeah. All
right, going into Game 5 in a couple seconds now. 3, 2, and 1. Starting with a Kai getting early control, being knocked back onto orange. Matthew catching it and setting it up nicely, but
beats
missed.
Fraud, but it's cleared on the backboard by Daly. Kai missing one more time. It's brought down in the middle. A little bit dangerous for Matthew here, but he's able to control it. Good composure.
Kai getting the ball, trying to keep control.
Does take it very wisely over to the corner, away from his net.
All right. Matthew and Kai both on the ball. Classy trying to take it.
Matthew getting a good bump.
Pull it. Fraud going for a goal, and Kai takes it.
Right. Fraud almost getting the flip reset there, but he misses unfortunately. Kai reads out the pop perfectly.
With Brandon
I think
going
that's on
for
target.
Oh,
just off the crossbar. Not even down either, so they couldn't really collect on that.
And
getting a demo there. Luckily, NMSU is not there to get a shot on target as the ball was going across the goal. Classy just gonna do a low pop here.
Matthew trying to get Fraud to go there, and
good bump. Unfortunately, that means Brandon's demoed. And another bump.
And for a score for an NMSU.
Fraud doing really well to kind of clear out the goal space there. Made it really easy there for Daily Scrub.
Definitely did.
1-0 with 3:47 left. We got to see a little difference in gameplay here by Orange, by our UNM esports team.
With 3 minutes left on the clock, it's still winnable. So making one could potentially put it into overtime. We're already talking about overtime, only 3 minutes in. We'd love to see it.
Matthews able to collect there. Now we're seeing Classy start to really pick it up. You see him winning a lot of these 50s, putting a lot of pressure on these UNM players.
Oh,
but
Brandon to get it.
Almost getting into their net.
It was barely saved.
Fraud's gonna come up here, and Daly.
And for another score
no one's
for
there
NMSU.
to clear it out. Saw Matthew coming up there a bit late in the replay. Probably should have just stayed back and stayed in net.
All right, Brandon getting control on the blue side quickly, and Fraud picking it up. Going for Classy there.
Getting beaten by Classy and over.
Classy looking to be getting packet loss. Or is that us?
That's us, yeah.
Okay. I don't know why it would tell us if they were getting packet loss. That
yeah. I mean, we can see it when we bring up the leaderboard. We can see their ping and stuff like that, but it's not too important for the stream.
Matthew trying to get it going with Classy coming in the save. Kai going for it. Getting control with Fraud shooting on goal and missing just by the crossbar.
You could definitely see a sense of urgency here by the UNM players. It's just there's not really a game plan, really.
When it comes to experience, the NMSU got it, so potentially that's where we're at. With Brandon going to block and Achilles' goal kind of messed up.
Yeah, the chemistry's just not there for UNM currently.
Yeah.
I think everyone's just kind of trying to survive a little bit.
Brandon going for, and the Daily catches it with Classy being destroyed. I think I might have been reading that wrong this whole time. Who knows?
Matthew's getting in there. Kai getting the demo on the third man, but we can't get it on target.
Not a lot to do if you can't get it on target with Daly going in for another goal, potentially getting it, and Matthew there to save it.
Air dribble, and it's just barely kept out. You could hear the crossbar ding there.
Classy going for it again with...
Misses that double. Kai's going to take it up here. Flick it up.
Look it up with...
Oh, and it's an own goal!
Let's go! going into it, 2-1 with
I think that was off of fraud as well.
Potentially, but with 11.
Yep.
1 minute 11.
That was. I'm pretty sure that was gonna hit the crossbar.
Yeah, with 1:11 going, 2-1, definitely still winnable. They just need that one, get the ball rolling, the momentum moving.
Yeah. I mean, you saw Kai go for the third man there, and that immediately put NMSU under some pressure. Once again, they're freaking out.
NMSU almost getting another own goal with Classy.
Oh, almost got that pinch off, but fraud was there.
You can see the urgency now with NMSU kind of looking like the...
Kai getting a beautiful pop, and Brandon can secure that.
And another one for 2-2, going into the last round, potentially pushing this into overtime.
Brandon doing amazing there with the dunk on fraud. Fraud unfortunately had low boost, and not as much speed as Brandon, but
46 seconds on the clock going into the...
We're definitely going to see a change of pace here from both teams, with UNM picking up a little bit of momentum with 2 goals, and then NMSU wanting to stomp that out. We're going to see a bit more aggressive plays here.
Definitely are already seeing that. With Classy getting the ball and Brandon contesting.
Brandon winning that 50. Brandon off the backboard. Can Kai collect? He cannot. We'll pop it out for Brandon instead. Cool.
And Achilles going in, barely missing.
Oh, unfortunately clearing it out.
I can see our production sitting over there jumping, watching this. It's a very exciting game. Brandon getting it, going in. Can they get it in? Oh, looks like Brandon might be able to get it. Oh, Classy misses it, but Kai's going in for it.
We could keep it up and score and win it in stoppage.
And
see if Brandon
can make it into overtime.
Had he predicted where that was going, I think he would have made it just in time too.
Almost. With Classy getting the ball,
NMSU.
Going in. Fraud destroyed and Classy unclear. No.
How unfortunate.
It was a very close game. 3-2. And going into overtime on the last one was definitely winnable.
They got the demo on fraud, but it was just a second too late. Beautiful passing play off of kickoff there by NMSU. How unfortunate. Very good game, though, in Game 5. I think that probably topped Game 3 for me, honestly. Even though we lost, it was a good game.
It was very close, very exciting. Like, we had everybody in our production thing jumping up and down and putting their hands up.
Yeah.
Especially the person who's supposed to be running our OBS.
No problem there. But, yeah, GG's all around. Well done to NMSU. Unfortunate for UNM. We definitely will be looking to stomp them out next time we play. We love our rivalry going. It's always respectful, though, between the two teams. We like to have a little bit of fun. So looking forward to the next few games that we have with them, whether that be in this league or within tournaments and stuff like that. Looking forward to the NMSU Invitational. We got a bunch of events lined up for you guys, so stick around.
It is just the beginning of the season, so even though we might have lost the first one, there is still plenty more for us to win. So there may be one loss, but there's a ton of opportunity.
Oh yeah, no, there's so many games that we're gonna have lined up, not just this semester, but throughout the whole year. Like I said, keep an eye out for the events. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Twitch and all that stuff, so you guys can get the notifications when we do go live.
It's follow.
Yeah, follow whatever. Press the little button down there somewhere.
Give us $5 to subscribe to our Twitch.
Yeah. If you guys want to donate to UNM Esports and support us, we put that money to pretty good use. Like these streams, for example. We have a whole team that runs production. We got a whole team that runs, obviously, our casting team. We have our teams that obviously participate in the games.
From behind the
everyone
scenes.
works really hard, so any support is appreciated.
Yes, we'd love to see it. Well, it was a good game.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, honestly, even though we unfortunately lost in the very last game. A best of 5 that went to Game 5. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, making up terminology in order to figure out what was going on in this Rocket League match. Don't know if I quoted it right.
Well, we gotta study for next time, I guess.
More studying, bro? I have so much.
On top of all of our college classes, yes. A little bit, just a little bit.
I'm STEM and liberal arts, bro. Too much. No more.
Just like 5 minutes, maybe? I don't know.
No. Too much. I stopped using Duolingo because it was too much.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, honestly, me too. I went on a cruise, lost internet connection, and I never went back.
Sounds
I'm sure
about
that
right.
owl is probably hunting me down right now, but...
Unfortunately, the owl only seems to have good homing for certain people. I just happen to be one of the people it can't find.
Well, that's good news, I think. I'm not sure.
I mean, for now, I bet you eventually it's going to happen.
Yeah,
Who knows?
maybe. The Duolingo owl is very resourceful.
Most likely. Well, maybe there's some helpful in here. We don't know. We'll see. We have a full year to explore all of the secrets of our rulebook.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta definitely read up on that, our rulebook that we will have on stream every now and then. Quick little shout out to our sponsor, Xfinity. I think that's the only one that we're going to be shouting out at the stream.
Unless production says something. Hold on. This might be in the rulebook, though.
And
okay,
also shout out to
right
Pidgey PCs
PC and
Tech
505.
505, yes.
Yeah.
So shout out to them for our sponsors.
And I think with that, the game being over, and with that, we can't really extend this much further. So
yeah.
We'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Thank you, guys.